Qualcomm has fallen into a pattern, launch a Snapdragon chip, then introduce a faster Plus variant and a cheaper S variant. There was the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 in late 2023, then came the beefy 7 Plus Gen 3 in March and, well, now an S model is on the horizon. It's not official yet. Maybe that will happen during Qualcomm's big event in October. For now, we have this leaked slide that was shared by Evan Blass. Focusing on the details at the bottom, the Snapdragon 7 South Gen 3 will have a 20% faster CPU, 40% faster GPU and 30% faster NPU, while offering a modest 12% improvement in power efficiency. These numbers are presumably compared to the Snapdragon 7 South Gen 2. That chip isn't particularly fast. It has for Cortex-A 78 cores 2.4 GHz and for A55 cores 1.95 GHz, plus an Adreno 710 GPU 940 MHz. This hardware is also seen in the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, though it runs at lower clocks. The 7 South Gen 2 GPU is comparable to, say, a Dimensity 7300 GPU Mali G615MC2, so a 40% increase over that would make the 7 South Gen 3 competitive with more. It should end up close but still behind the vanilla 7 Gen 3 Adreno 720, 975 MHz. It's not clear what CPU and GPU hardware will be used in the 7 South Gen 3, though, so that's just a guess. Anyway, generative AI and language transcription will likely be the key selling points for the new chip. AI is trendy and really benefits from fast GPU and NPU, and it will help the camera turn the raw bare data into a color image with AI Mosaic. This chipset will likely find itself in cheaper gaming phones too, thanks to AFME or Adreno frame motion engine. This generates additional frames without putting extra load on the GPU. It converts 60 FPS into 120 FPS, for example. There's also VRS Pro variable rate shading. There will be an upgrade to connectivity too, though we don't have all the details yet. Bluetooth 5.4 is certainly new. 7 South Gen 2 only does V5.2. Spatial audio seems like a new addition as well. The Snapdragon 7 South Gen 2 found itself in several popular phones, and we reviewed most of them. Some were priced well and the chipset's performance was described as adequate. However, other phones were too expensive for the performance that chip offers.